All right, well, I think we'll get started to keep everything moving along. I'd like to welcome you to the 2021 North Dakota Professional Communicators Award Ceremony. We're so happy to have you here. The NDPC Communications Contest, a state affiliate of the NFPW Communications Contest, recognizes the work of professional communicators over the age of 18 living or working in North Dakota, regardless of gender or professional status. This year we had 157 entries from 19 members. There were 54 first place entries, 44 second place entries, 26 third place entries, and 20 honorable mentions. Our 54 first place NDPC Communications Contest winners will advance to the national competition, the NFPW Communications Contest. After our conference, we will share results on our social media channels and send out a news release. You'll be able to find us on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and our handle is @AboutNDPC. So finally, I hope you all registered in time to receive a swag box. Normally the ceremony takes place and we get to gather for a nice meal in a banquet hall. And so because we can't be together, we wanted to send you something sweet to enjoy during the show. So please enjoy your chippers from Carol Widman's Candy Shop in Grand Forks. I just wanted to take a second to thank everyone who took time to submit entries. We're excited to celebrate your work today, and thank you to our judges who volunteered their time to carefully evaluate each entry. Now, I'm going to turn it over to Pam Gibb, our historian, to recognize our members who have reached very special NDPC milestones. Thank you, Pam.
Thanks, Sadie. Hi, everybody. I wanted to first do just a shout out to our 2020 NDPC milestone members who didn't really get fully recognized last year. And so I do have clocks headed to Lou Richardson for 50 years and Jane Brandt for 55 years. And then we did send Francie Berg and Ellen Crawford received their gift cards for their, so Francie's was a 40-year membership and Ellen's was 35 years of membership. And now for this year, we have another 50-year member, Eloise Ogden with Minot Daily News. So Eloise will be getting her clock. And then Becky Koch, who I believe is with us right now, is our 30-year member. And so she will be receiving her gift card as whenever I get that in the mail to her, and we will be able to recognize her for her 30 years of membership in NDPC. And so I just want to do a shout out to all of those longtime NDPC members, and I get to turn the ceremony over to Danielle.
All right, well, thank you, Pam, and congratulations to all of those members for their milestones. As Pam said, I'm Danielle Teigen. And last year, I was honored to be named the 2020 Communicator of Achievement, which is why I'm delighted to announce tonight to all of you who our 2021 Communicator of Achievement honoree is. Just as a reminder, in case you don't know, but this award is actually the highest honor that NDPC bestows upon one of its members. The Communicator of Achievement Award is presented every year to a member of NDPC and the National Federation of Presswomen who has distinguished himself or herself within or beyond his or her profession. NDPC's honoree then advances to the National NFPW competition, where COA judging is based on professional achievement, community service, and service to NFPW and NDPC. I am delighted to announce that Tammy Fogel has been selected as our 2021 Communicator of Achievement. I'm going to share this screen with you so you can see Tammy. So just a little bit about Tammy as our COA honoree for the year. Tammy graduated from Minnesota State University Moorhead with a bachelor's degree in mass communications and began her professional career in broadcast, working for WDAY. Her job involved directing evening newscasts, producing special video segments, and assisting with the production of client TV commercials. Tammy then took a turn in the marketing world with the Fargo Park District, where she was responsible for the entire district's marketing efforts in a role where she quickly learned how to manage various marketing responsibilities as a one-woman show. She took those skills to the North Dakota State College of Science, where she continues to hone her digital marketing skills with a focus on email marketing, website management, social media strategy, and video production. In addition to that, Tammy has been an active member of NDPC for 14 years. She's been entering her work in the annual communications contest since 2016, regularly earning first places that allow her work to be showcased at the national level. For the past 3 years, her work has earned a place in the NFPW communications contest. Tammy elevated her NDPC involvement in 2018 when she joined the board of directors as second vice president for state and national contests, a role she held for 2 years. Last year, COVID canceled the annual spring conference, like everything else COVID canceled. So Tammy actually developed and executed a plan to highlight the work of NDPC winners on social media. Tammy is now serving as the NDPC board secretary, while also serving on the conference planning committee each year, as well as the website redesign committee this year. She is also helping plan the national conference that's scheduled for 2022 in Fargo. As if that wasn't enough, Tammy is actively involved in her church, local 4-H organization, and she and her husband are raising 3 children here in Fargo. Please join me in congratulating Tammy Fogel on being named the 2021 NDPC Communicator of Achievement. We'd like to invite Tammy to say a few words now.
Thank you, everybody, so much. This was a huge shock. I was not expecting this at all. Pam actually dropped off the award for me yesterday, so I've even got my award here, and it's just amazing. I am just completely honored. You know, I look to all of you as being such amazing professionals in the communications field, and you all inspire me, and I'm just grateful to be able to network with you and get to know all of you and to learn and grow as I go through my career. And yeah, I can't thank you enough. So
wonderful. Well deserved, Tammy. So congratulations and best of luck at the national contest too. So with that, we are going to turn the show over to Patience, and she is going to present to all of us the results of the annual communications contest.
Thank you so much. So, like Sadie mentioned, we had a total of 157 entries for the communications contest from the 19 participants. And since we aren't able to present the awards in person and in order to prevent virtual fatigue, we'll go in alphabetical order of the participants and cover their awards individually rather than list the winners in each of the 57 categories. On each slide, I have the winners' names and the names of their winning entry under the place the entry received. So let me share this with you. All right, so first up is Betsy Beaton. She placed first in writing, public relations, and information for the media. Second in graphics and design, web and social media, and news or feature releases. Next up, Taylor Corbett placed second in web and social media. Ellen Crawford placed first in specialty articles on physical health, second in writing, magazine, newsletter, print publication, and received an honorable mention in writing specialty articles in agriculture. Next up, we have Alexandra Flourish, who placed first in writing online publications, newsletters, advertising campaign, and advertising posters. Second, in writing magazine feature stories, writing specialty articles for business, communications programs and campaigns, and public relations materials. Third, in writing headlines, and honorable mention in writing, editing for print, graphics, advertising, and public relations. Next up, Tracy Frank. Tracy placed first in writing specialty articles for agriculture, business, ghostwritten articles, style and fashion, newsletters, web and social media special interest videos, and second place in writing headlines, newsletters, web copy, corporate web and social media, radio advertising, and public relations materials. Third place in writing newsletters, web and social media, PR video, and honorable mention in writing personality profiles and single advertisement. Next up, Chris Hauge placed first in web copy, advertising for television, and marketing programs. Second in single advertisement, advertising campaign, and marketing program. Third in web and social media for corporate and single advertisement, and honorable mention in web and social media. Pam Knudsen placed first in writing feature stories, personality profile, specialty articles for more than 500 words, arts and entertainment, food, physical health, religion, and science and technology. She placed second in writing personality profile and specialty articles on education, and third in writing specialty articles on history. She received honorable mention in writing for government or politics. Becky Koch placed first in writing newsletters and web and social media for nonprofit or education, second in writing newsletters for nonprofit, and third in writing specialty articles on agriculture and education. Amanda Kozier placed first in personal essays and first in graphics. Kelly Krenzel placed second in video for nonprofit and received honorable mention for a specialty article on physical health. Janine Larson placed first in web and social media for corporate or for profit, second in radio or TV interview, and second in public relations campaign. Zach Otteson placed first in infographics and book designed by Entrant and placed third in graphics. Carol Renner placed first in web and social media for nonprofit and third for video for nonprofit and advertising campaign. She received honorable mention for news or feature news release. Roxanne Solonen placed first in writing for print-based newspaper, specialty articles for education, obituary, religion, and social issues. Second place for writing specialty articles on food, government, and personal opinion. Third place for writing newspaper, personality profile, specialty articles on arts and entertainment, education, government, religion, and social issues, and columns on personal opinion. She received honorable mention for personality profile and specialty articles on arts and entertainment, history, and physical health. Karen Stensrud placed first for editing for print or online in newsletters, radio advertising, and news or feature releases. Second place, editing for print or online newsletters, web or social media for corporate and PR video promotion. And third place for public relations campaign and news or feature releases. Heather Severson placed first in web and social media for corporate, second in web or social media for corporate, PR video promotion, public relations campaign, public service campaign, and second in media pitch. Third, for marketing program, and honorable mention in news or feature releases. Tamara Jo Taft placed first in general photo, web and social media for nonprofit, and podcast, PR report, and PR brochure. Second place in web and social media for special interest video, and third place for TV special programming. David Teeples placed first in web and social media for video for nonprofit and received honorable mention for web and social media campaign for nonprofit. Daniel Tigan placed first in writing for magazine news story, magazine feature story, history specialty article, and books short story biography or history. Second place for specialty articles in arts and entertainment, and social issues and magazine editing for print or online. And she received honorable mention for writing personality profile in 500 or more words category. So now let's go on to the sweepstakes. I think that's probably something everybody wants to know about. The third place sweepstakes winner had 7 first place entries, 2 second place entries, 1 third place entry, and 1 honorable mention. Third in sweepstakes goes to Pam Knudsen. Congratulations, Pam. Let's go to second place in sweepstakes. The second place winner had 7 first place entries, 6 second place entries, 3 third place entries, and 2 honorable mentions. Second place in sweepstakes goes to Tracy Frank. And first place in sweepstakes had 5 first place winning entries, 5 second place winning entries, 8 third place winning entries, and 4 honorable mentions. Our 2021 first place sweepstakes winner is Roxanne Solonen, and congratulations goes to Roxanne on being first in sweepstakes. So for those of you who advance to the national contest winners will be announced at the NFPW conference on June 11th. So be sure and watch for more information on that, and I'm sure we'll be hearing more North Dakota names announced in that competition as well. So I'm going to turn it back over to Sadie to wrap up our competition.
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for attending. We'll kick things off tomorrow morning. The conference with our annual membership meeting starts at 9. And then we will start the day with a panel discussion on diversity in the media at 9:15. So really hope you can join us. We have a full day of great speakers tomorrow, and we'll talk to you then.